Surfing is a big part of CSGO, and whether you know how to or not, it can still be very enjoyable. And whether or not you're combat surfing, it all comes down to one thing: how good are you? In this video, I'm gonna start with the basics, but before we do get started, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my content. And if you are interested, check out my Twitch, as I go live every day with Facecam, and I do live viewer events where you can chat with me and play games with me. The first thing you need to know about surfing is which side you're going to use. Some maps only give you one side to choose from, but other maps like Surf Utopia give you two sides. For me personally, I like to use the right side of the slope. But it's all about preference, because most of the time, it doesn't really make a difference, because surfing is more about what keys you press. On the right side of the slope, you hold A, and on the left side, you hold D. You don't hold the W or S key unless you're much more advanced. Second, you need to learn how to control yourself mid-air. This is called air strafing, and this unlocks more opportunities like skips, which will let you get a faster PB. Air strafing is also easy because it's mostly dependent on what keys you press. To air strafe to the right, you need to hold the D key, but to air strafe to the left, you need to hold the A key, and you do this while you're turning your mouse to the right or to the left. Third, you need to learn how to do curves. Doing curves is similar to air strafing. If you want to turn right, you hold D. If you want to turn left, you hold A. In other words, you just hold the corresponding key. If you want to turn right, press the right key. If you want to turn left, press the left key. Fourth, you need to know how to flick. Flicking is, well, easier to show you. Flicking is not difficult at all, but it's really just something you have to get used to. It's kind of hard to put into words. If I rewind the clip back, you can see what I did better. Flicking is situational, and what I mean by that is, it can be a little bit different depending on what you're trying to achieve. Right here, I use a sharp turn to the right to launch off this ramp. Remember to always keep your motion smooth though. The reason I used a flick in this situation was so that I could skip part of the ramp and get a faster personal best. But here, flicking is a way to beat the course. I also do it with a slightly different motion. Same for this course as well. What I'm doing differently in these two courses is that I'm slightly turning left into the ramp so that I raise up a little bit higher, and then I turn to the right so I can make that leap upwards to get to the next part. And remember to hold the corresponding keys as well. Here, I have the same idea, but I use the opposite motion. I turn into the ramp to the right, but I leap off to the left so I can make it to the end of the course. Here, I use similar motions as well. Now for the last step, we're going to put it all into action. For this, I'm not using gold knife, and I will be giving a little bit of commentary throughout this clip. Make sure when you're surfing, whenever you're on a ramp, you try to go as low as possible as you can on the ramp so you can gain as much speed as you can. Going upwards on a ramp will slow you down. This run is supposed to be as simple as possible, so I only added one skip in the entire run. This is the one skip included in this run. That was the end of the run. The time of that run was 59:81, but if you want to know how to get a time like mine, which is a 45:82, then let me know in the comments below and I can make a follow-up video showing all the skips I do. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss another one of my uploads, and check the description for my Twitch link. As I said, I stream daily with Facecam and I do viewer events, so maybe you'll get a chance to talk to me. Alright boys, have a good one, and stay tuned for the next drop.